only intro part, no doubt about that. Now coming to the first topic of our thing is introduction to software engineering. Before going to be start this one, let me see. I'll just request all the students, you please rename your roll numbers, because you rename with your roll numbers already have instructed in the first hour as well. So daily you have to take care of that one. So roll number followed by your name. Okay, so roll number is very important. So don't think that one attendance will be considered whenever I'm joining at the end of the class, or maybe starting I will be stay for 10 minutes, again I will be left from the session, left from the class, maybe sir is busy in delivering the content. It is not at all. We have generating after completion of the class, we'll generate a log file. In that log file, clearly this so and so roll number, so and so person with so and so mail id, how many times you log in and log out, how much time you spend in this class, everything will be recorded there. Based on that only the attendance will be given to you. Okay, so this is only for your information, I am just giving you. So I'll just take the attendance parallelly also. If we're going to be take the attendance automatically recorded, no need to be take the class like here I will on, if please say present sir, present sir, it's not at all required. Okay, will automatically will be considered that, no issue. It will be recorded in the log file, as well as here roll number wise I am just notating the roll numbers as well. Okay, now this is the intro part, little bit of intro part where we talk about that one. Next we'll talk about this introduction to software engineering, the evolving role of software. Now, evolving, the name itself consisting, evolving means next generation to generation. How step by step it will be done. This software, how this evolving can be done. This evolving can be done in two roles. One is a software as a product, a software as a vehicle. In this, these are the two roles for this one. A product, when you take the first role, a product consisting of a information transformer which can produce, manage and display. The best example for information transfer is take a mobile. Mobile is a product. Agree? Now, with the help of mobile, you can produce some sort of another things. With the help of mobile, you can produce, you can transfer any money, you can book a ticket, you can do something, and you can manage also. You can manage means most of your listening through mobile, the online class. You can manage. Currently, you don't have any laptop. Because of this period, you have managed with only mobile to listen the class. Displaying. Displaying means whatever you am displaying here, and whatever you are going to browsing your mobile, it can also display. So a product can be a product can be produced, a product can be managed, a product can be displayed. These are the three things whenever you develop a software as a product. A software as a vehicle for delivering a product. Delivering is, this is only up to a product is ready. Only when you develop a product is ready means to run this product, means to making this as in a working condition. To make this product as a working condition, we require definitely a vehicle. Vehicle means what? To deliver. Delivery means whenever a product has booked, to deliver that one, definitely we require a vehicle. That vehicle may be a plane, that vehicle may be a bus, train, two-wheeler, or whatever it may be. Definitely to delivering a product, definitely we require a vehicle. Agree? Now, what is a vehicle? Vehicle means like computer is there, mouse is there, printer is there, scanner is there, everything is there. When you are on the system, to on that system, to connect all these products, all these devices, we require one person who delivering the communication between all this one. That person is called as OS, operating system, right? In the similar fashion, a vehicle is nothing but here a control of the computer. Control of the computer we are doing with the help of OS. The communication of the information. This can be done with the help of network. Without connecting Wi-Fi, without connecting to your router from your home, without connecting your mobile hotspot, means mobile hotspot, router, maybe a LAN network, all are called as for the purpose of communication of information. And the third is creation of other program. These are the three things integrated in a vehicle. With the help of this only, you can run or deliver a product. So developing a product is one aspect, and running that product is another aspect. To running that product, we require this control, communication, and creation. So this three is mandatorily included in the vehicle. Then only a product can be delivered to it. So an evaluation of a software consisting of dual role. First role is a product, second role is a vehicle. And the main objective of this evaluation of the software is, main objective is for developing whatever you have developed the software to revalidate. You can revalidate this, and any changes is required, like a major changes is required, without being able to predict, you please how this user's requirements can be evolved. The meaning here is revalidate in the sense, whenever any changes has done, minor changes, with the help of any updates, like why we are getting for every 2 weeks WhatsApp updates, phone pay updates. Why? Any small changes is there, with the help of updates you can do it. But any major changes without prediction, without any predicting for that one, because if you are not done any software in a particular way, if you are not done testing in a very good manner, definitely more number of versions comes into market, more updates will be comes in. If you take care of that revalidation, definitely we don't have any prediction, definitely we have to go for changing of entire software, or frequently you have to go for updates, right? So existing lot system is there, for example, and it never will be completed because it is continuously evolving. One best example which is continuously evolving is, if we ask that one, tell me one complete software which is a complete lead. Any one software which is, did you have heard a complete software till now? If you take your WhatsApp, if you take your phone pay, if you take your Google Pay, if you take any railway app, anything, any education app, whether it is completely developed, is a large system, is a completely developed, or if you take a laptop, is an entire big system, is a completely developed the laptop. Why different versions of different models will be coming into picture? Why every time the WhatsApp updates is coming? Why every time the phone pay updates is coming? So this software is an evolving one, because day by day, as the step by step, it is going to be evolving. It never completed. That's why the statement existing larger system is never complete, because it's a continuous to evolve. As it evolves, the complexity of the system will grow unless there is a better solution available to solve that issues. Right? As many number of updates, more the updates is coming. If you see, maybe most of you have seen about that one. When you are doing any phone pay transaction, if any updates come into your Play Store, if you didn't update that phone pay, the transaction will not be done. It will get some error. You can't find out that error also until unless you can be go for update it. So if you update that Play Store, definitely the transaction is completed, right? So as the number of evolvings are going, the complexity of that software also being, it also parallelly grows. The main objective of software evaluation is ensuring the reliability, flexibility of the system. Reliability means for any strongly it has to support, and it's flexible. For any sort of systems, it has to be flexible for that one. If you develop any app, any software, it doesn't mean that only for Android OS it supports. It supports for Windows, it supports for Mac OS, it supports for Android OS. For any sort of OSs, it has to support flexible. During the 20 years past, the lifespan of a system can be an average of 6 to 10 years. That is only up to 6 to 10 years only the lifespan, because already you are facing a lot of problems in the laptops or any softwares. The lifespan is only up to minimum 6, maximum to 10. Okay. So, however, a few months ago, there is an evolved for the real world, found that only few months is taking to ensure to adopt further, because the more number of new processors are coming into the market, and due to the rapid growth in the www, and because of the internet resources, easily you are going to develop, easily the issues are solving, because any issues are coming into your laptop, you just copy the issue and you are posting into the Google. It shows you different forums. With the help of that also you can complete the things, right? And also some leads to open source development. Open source softwares also be available. With the help of that also, anybody can resolve Anybody can download the source code, because when we call as source code development, already we have many times you heard about that open source. If software is available and also the code for that software is available, then it is called as open source. Open source means only just getting the freely available software, freely available the software as well as the source code of that software, then it is called as source code, open source. Okay, so the positive impact in this case is larger amount of new ideas will be comes into the picture, right? So that's why the most of the companies, most of the developers, they are sharing the source codes in the GitHub or any sort of the open clouds are there. They are sharing the different blogs, they are sharing the different forums this source code as well, because with the help of that, new ideas can be generated. From the help of that source code, you can do a lot of things. Okay, now here I'll just stop the thing, stop for the today class. Now